Alright, welcome back to the series of camos and class setups. Today we want to do assault rifles. In the previous episode I showed you some machine guns. Now, assault rifles is the biggest category of weapons. There are 7 totals plus the MX Grand. If you have that, that makes that 8. You get that out of supply drops. I don't have it. But the first assault rifle is the KN-44. Now, the camos are a little bit different in the camo challenges. Well, the camos are the same, but the camo challenges are different from the SMGs. Um, like always with every gun, except a few, you're gonna have to get 100 headshots with the KN to get Policia and to unlock the other challenges. What I recommend during this is grip and high caliber, because high caliber does extra damage when you hit the head. So it's easier to get headshots with, and grip is reduced recoil, so that helps out. But once you get the 100 headshots, instead of 10 revenge medals like the submachine guns, it's 10 long shot medals. And this is probably the hardest part to do because long shot medals in this game are really hard to get. Now what I recommend is probably grip and long barrel as well as extended mags, so you can get as many bullets as you can and don't have to reload. Also, if you want to, it's not recommended. You could use the either the Varic scope. That way you can like press R3 and zoom in on the scope more to get better accuracy. I didn't really use it that much. I just use either the reflex side or the ELO if you have it unlocked, and play the map like Breach or Stronghold, something with a longer range. Chaos Mosh Pit's probably not recommended for the long shots. But after Ardent, it's just like the submachine guns. You have to get 50 kills without any attachments. So that would just be like taking off all the attachments and getting 50 kills. And then Bliss, like before, 50 kills with an optic and 5 attachments, just like this. An optic of your choice. It could be any optic, and 5 attachments of your choice. But after that, just like before, with the submachine guns, get 2 rabbit kills. Just basically double kills, really easy to get. Especially with extended mags, you don't have to reload but between kills. It's really easy, you only need 5 double kills. It's a pretty good looking camo, just for, standard camo, not a black market one like Storm or War Torn or Gem. Now, last time I said this one was the hardest for the submachine guns, which it probably is, but this time for the assault rifles, for a few of them at least, it's probably long shots. Now for some of the assault rifles it's not, like some of the single shot ones like the Shiva, but we'll get further into that. So for chameleon camo, you need to get 5 bloodthirsties or 5 kills without dying 5 different times. And with the 5 attachments it's kind of easy to do this. You might get it sometimes without any attachments or a few attachments. Sometimes you can run tacticals or perks if you want to. Me, I just prefer mostly the attachments. But, okay, on to the XR2. The XR2 is a 3-round burst assault rifle, and it's actually pretty good. Now with the XR2, same with the KN, you need 100 headshots. The long shot medals weren't that hard because it usually takes around 1 burst to the upper chest to head to kill, and 2 bursts to like the mid area of the person to kill. So it wasn't that hard to get the bloodthirsties for anything. This was actually my first golden gun. It was a really easy one to get. You get the gold camo if you complete all the challenges for this. Basically all the same. I do recommend running rapid fire with it since it's a burst gun. Extended mag isn't necessary, but if you want to just get the double kills easier, that works. Grip, high caliber, long barrel, it's basically the same with every gun. these 5 attachments work really well. You could trade out high caliber if you don't want to do the headshots anymore with quick draw, since assault rifles don't aim in that quickly. But yeah, same attachments, 50 kills without any attachments, 50 kills with attachments, 5 double kills, 5 bloodthirsties, and you'll unlock gold camo. And if you get gold for all the assault rifles. By the way, if you don't have the MX Grand, you don't have to get it unlocked to get Dark Matter. It's just if you have it unlocked, you'll have to get it done. Which MX Grand's a single shot, just like the Shiva. But once you get all of the assault rifles done, you'll unlock the diamond camo, which is pretty good. But anyways, moving on. HVK, it's a pretty decent assault rifle. I myself think the best assault rifle is the Man of War. It works really well. But all these assault rifles have the same challenges. This one, I think the hardest one was probably the long shots, because these fully automatic ones have quite the recoil. That's why I recommend long barrel grip and extended mags. And then you could use scope to zoom in more if you wanted to. I didn't, but you can experiment around whatever does you best. You know, ICR, that's the next one. There's only 2 burst. Actually, no, there's 2 burst assault rifles, 1 single shot assault rifle, and the rest are automatic. So with the automatic ones like the ICR, HUK, AR, the KN-44, and the Man of War, the long shots are really hard to get. The rest of these are really easy to get. You just play around, get on good streaks, catch 2 people beside each other, objective-based games on a flag or near a robot on safeguard. But basically the same attachments except for the Shiva. The Shiva, when we come up to it was the hardest assault rifle to do, and most people don't like it. It does a lot of damage, but we'll get into it. So when you do the headshots, high caliber is definitely recommended. You do the long shots, you want to get long barrel grip and extended mags. I just run rapid fire just because some assault rifles shoot slower than others, especially the Man of War, which has the slowest fire rate in the assault. Well, not the lowest fire rate of any automatic assault rifle. But on to the next assault rifle, which is probably the best or tied with the best with the Man of War, with the M87 is the Man of War. It has a really strong damage. The range isn't too great. Fire rate is very low. Like I said, it's the lowest in its class of fully automatics. Now, with the assault rifle, with the Man of War assault rifle, same challenges as always. I usually tap fire with it when I try to get the long shots, because it takes 2 to 3 bullets to kill, because it has such high damage compared to all the other assault rifles. Same after challenges after the 100 headshots, and you'll get gold if you complete all these out, and diamond if you complete all for the assault rifles. Now, it's essential for the Man of War that you run rapid fire, because it has such a slow fire rate. Extended mags isn't really necessary. I think it still has around like 28 bullets without extended mags. But high caliber, that does really great with headshots. I think it's a 1 shot to the head with high caliber, or 2, 1 or 2. Long barrel for the long shots, grip for reduced recoil, and some sight, because I don't think the iron sights for the Man of War are that great. Now on to the hardest assault rifle, the Shiva. The Shiva is a semi-automatic assault rifle. It's kind of like a sniper rifle. It has really good damage. If you shoot them in the head without any attachments, it's a 1-shot kill. But just like the assault rifles, you need headshots, and that's probably the hardest thing to do with the Shiva. So you usually want to use the Shiva long range, not really close range or medium range, just not up close, because it really doesn't do that well. But with the Shiva, rapid fire is needed because it's a semi-fire. It only fires 1 bullet per tap of the gun. Long barrel. I say the long shots with the Shiva were really easy since it's only 2 bullets or 1 bullet if you shoot them to the head with high caliber. Grip, it's needed too. Some of the sights work. The Shiva iron sights are not good, so you need some type of sight to use with the Shiva. See what I did. Long shots were easy. I think the hardest thing to do out of this was probably the bloodthirsties, because if you get like an enemy close up to you, you'll probably lose the gun battle if they're using a submachine gun. So what I did was I usually just went to like an area where that's kind of long range. You can have an advantage on people coming out of like a doorway or near an objective like a flag. You can just shoot them that way. Or you could just run dead silence as well if you're not working on like the 5 attachments. You can run like dead silence or blast suppressor, or even sixth sense if one's coming up on you so you can see where they're at. But out of all the sniper rifles, the Shiva was the last one I got done because it was just such a pain to do, especially with the headshots. You just need to aim for the head with this gun, and I think it's a one shot with high caliber. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive. Now on to the last assault rifle, the M8A7, which is a 4-round burst. It is a remake of the M8A1 from Black Ops 2, which is a pretty good gun. But this one is much better. This has a very high accuracy. Like before, 100 headshots as usual. That's going to be with most guns, except a few like the launchers and the knife, and some shotguns. And sniper rifles. You don't have to get headshots with snipers. But the long shots are really easy with the M8 since it's a 4-round burst. I think it's just one burst to the chest up and it's a kill. This gun was really easy to do. This was like my second golden gun in the game. It's one of the best assault rifles to use. It's really balanced, high fire rate. It's just really good. It has good accuracy, good range. Looks really nice with all camos. It's a really good gun. Now the attachments I recommend, probably grip, high caliber if you're working on the headshots. If not the headshots, use quick draw, because the assault rifles take a little while to aim down the sight because they're so big, and submachine guns have a quicker time to look down the sight, so you really don't need quick draw with the submachine guns. But with assault rifles, if you're not working on headshots using high caliber, just switch to quick draw. Some of the useless attachments, I guess, is suppressor. I mean, unless you wanted to stay off the map, they still do good. They just reduce damage and range, which isn't that great for long shots or one-on-one battles. Stock, it's alright, but it's just, I don't recommend it that much except on submachine guns. Laser sight's kind of useless. It's just for hipfire. FMJ if you want to shoot through walls. Fast mags, I guess you could use that if you are on a close range map, since these things do take around 2 to 3 seconds to reload a magazine. But the bloodthirst is really easy. If you get in a gunfight, it usually takes 1 to 2 bursts with this gun to kill. And it has like a magazine, especially with extended mags, of like 48 or 50, I'm not sure. But you need 100 headshots, 10 long shots, 50 kills with and without attachments and an optic, 5 double kills and 5 bloodthirsties. This was probably really easy to do. These challenges just take a while. Like when I was on the hunt for dark matter, it took me about a month and a half of just straight grinding out guns and camos. So it just takes a while. You have to aim for the head mostly. I think this is the longest thing right here. Just getting the 100 headshots. And then the challenges go by pretty easy. You could probably get them all done in about 2 to 3 hours if you tried hard enough, or even less than that if you get lucky. But these were the assault rifles. They're all pretty good except the Shiva. It's semi good. And those are some class setups.